Welcome back, grade 10s. Now let us just unpack our first concept, which is HIV or AIDS. Now we'll look at the meaning of HIV or AIDS. AIDS is a disease caused by the virus called HIV. So basically, it does not start with AIDS. First, the person is infected with HIV, and then HIV leads to AIDS. When HIV gets into a person's body, it attacks the immune system or lowering the body's natural ability to fight infections. So basically, when the HIV virus, which is the human immunodeficiency virus, enters the body of a human being, it attacks the CD4 count, it attacks the immunodeficiency system that fights all infectious diseases. So it lowers your immunity if you are infected with HIV. So meaning the body is no longer able to fight as it used to fight before you had the HIV virus. Now, the negative impact of HIV or AIDS on businesses. So this is where we are. We want to know the impact of HIV or AIDS on businesses. Loss of skilled staff due to HIV-related illnesses. So businesses suffer in terms of losing skilled staff because of HIV-related diseases, whereby employees end up being sick because of these infectious diseases that attack those people who are infected by the virus. So as a business, we end up losing skilled employees. High absenteeism from illness resulting in decrease in productivity. So it happens that in businesses, you may experience high absenteeism from illnesses resulting in a decrease in productivity. You'd find that a person, yes, has HIV as a virus, but then there are also those opportunistic diseases that attacks people who are HIV positive. So these people end up being absent from the workplace, and their absenteeism in turn affects what? Affects the business's productivity. Because if a person is absent, then obviously as a business, we're in short of 1 or 2 employees that are absent, and the productivity in that way is being affected. It becomes low. Conflict can arise among staff if they discover that a worker is HIV positive. So some employees are not the same. Some, when they discover that another employee is HIV positive, then they start to do what? They start to stigmatize those employees who are HIV positive. And then it causes what? It causes a conflict between the employees. Staff morale might be low as they are concerned about their health, thus lowering productivity. So staff cannot be motivated if they are concerned about their health, particularly those who are HIV positive. Let's take, for instance, there's a worker who just found out that they are HIV positive. So obviously that particular employee is going to do what? Is going to constantly worry about the disease, and while worrying, this worry might cause stress, and this stress might hinder the employee from performing their duties fully in the workplace, thus lowering what? The productivity in the workplace. Profits will be lower as production decreases. So obviously, if these employees are absent in the workplace, if these employees who are HIV positive are not productive in the workplace, then what's going to happen? Then profits of the business are going to be what? They are going to be also affected because they are going to be low. Now let's move on to our second concept, which is gambling. Meaning of gambling. Gambling means to bet on something where the outcome is not certain. So gambling has to do with probability. It's either you win or you lose. So when you gamble, you are betting on something that you are not sure of whether the outcome is going to favor you or the outcome is going to be against you, but still you continue to bet. It can take the form of playing games in the hope that some money could be won. So obviously gambling can take the form of doing what? Of playing games whereby you insert your money hoping that, of course, let me just insert this 1 rand, I am going to win. You are not winning, then you still continue, but because you are having this hope that you are going to win, you continuously gamble. And then at the end of the day, if it doesn't happen, but you will still going to do what? You're still going to continue because you have that hope that something in your favor is going to happen, which is a win. Although gambling is legal, it gives false hope. Yes, gambling is legal, but it being legal, it does not necessarily mean that it does not give people false hope, because people continue to gamble. If I may ask, how many queues, like the queues of people wanting to bet on lotto with the hope that they are going to be millionaires, billionaires? It's a lot. Each and every week, people are queuing on the line, trying to do what? To bet, because they have that hope that if I bet today, I'm going to win. I did not win last week, but maybe today is my breakthrough. Then they do what? They bet, because it gives false hope. That is gambling. Then we have types of gambling. We have pyramid schemes. We have money laundering. We have card games. We have casino. We have national lottery. We have scratch cards. We have slot machines. We have horse betting. We have fafi or muchaina. So these are the types of gambling that we have. So these types of gambling, they give false hope to individuals because they bet thinking that they are going to win. Then the impact of gambling on businesses. So this is what we are interested in. What is the impact of gambling on businesses? Employees may not work overtime at short notice. So those employees who are gamblers, they will not work overtime at such a short notice. You tell them today that on maybe on weekend you need to come and work overtime. They're not going to do that. Why? Because their focus is on gambling. They have that hope that they are going to do what? They're going to win. So they won't work overtime. Another impact of gambling is high rate of employee absenteeism. So gamblers, what they normally do, they are constantly absent from work. Why? Because of that false hope that they have that if I go and gamble, maybe today will be my breakthrough. So they see a workplace as a waste of time and then do what? Focus on gambling. Addicted employees could steal to get money for gambling. So those who are now addicted to gambling, they could even steal in the workplace so that they can get money to do what? To go and bet, to go and gamble. So that's the impact of gambling. Compulsive gamblers cannot focus on work while preoccupied with gambling. So here are compulsive gamblers. A person who's addicted to gambling cannot focus on their work while they are busy gambling, because if they are focusing on their work, they could feel as if their work will distract them and make them to lose instead of winning on whatever gambling that they are busy or that they have betted on. Compulsive gambling puts a strain on relationships in the workplace. So obviously compulsive gambling puts a strain because now other workers have to do what? Now they have to perform the duties of other employees who are being preoccupied with what? With gambling instead of doing their job. So the relationships, there's going to be tension in the workplace because even employers are going to do what? To constantly be on the neck of gamblers, wanting them to complete tasks on time. Let us go for a quick ad break and we will be back.